Jacobs, the Balance Doctor. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. How are you all today? I am super excited to have my cousin Ebony Hicks with me today. How are you, Ebony?
I am lovely. How are you?
I'm doing lovely as well, except for the fact that I don't have, much going on my face yet. And so everybody that is chimed in, as you can see, it's like, okay, we have kind of like this blank canvas thing going on. It's just our base, right? Is that what we're doing?
Well, it's just a blank canvas. Just my foundation and concealer and my eyebrows. That's all that's on my face right now.
Okay. I have my foundation, my eyelashes secured here because I can't do that while I'm on this show, right? And that's it. I didn't even put my powder or anything that tones me, that powder stuff. So this is so
if you want to do your powder, because I have all the powder that sets my face is already on my face. Oh. So if you want to go ahead and put your powder on,
girl, I need to do that during a commercial break because I didn't even know what a powder. Actually, I think I left the whole brush. Lord have mercy. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I have my cousin Ebony on with me today. And everybody that's coming in, let us know where you're chiming in from. And guess what? Today is National Lipstick Day.
Is it?
Yes. So what's your favorite color lipstick? I'll tell you one of mine. I love red. So I like red. I like some neutrals too. I like pink.
I'm absolutely a nude lip kind of girl. Hey,
you're a nude lip.
I'm a nude lip kind of girl.
What's your favorite color? Anybody that's in the studio audience, and I don't even have any form or fashion. I'll get what I like. So there's just some.
Now, if I want to get fancy, I have red, and if I want to get fancy, I can. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a nude colored lip because I have so much going on my eye. Normally, like I don't want to make my face too busy.
What about these kind of colors too? Like I'll put just like a neutral color, but it looks almost like a cream color when it goes onto my color of my.
That's a nude. It's a nude.
Yeah, we love some kind of lip liner that'll make it pop because that aggravates me.
Okay, everybody's lip is different. Whatever makes you sit back and look at your lips and be like, okay, daughter, I see you. Then that's for you. Like, okay.
So I need to do that after. I need to do that after I finish putting my lipstick on or my lip gloss. I need to say, I see you.
Yeah, exactly. When you are done with your face, you should feel like you could look at yourself and be like, okay.
I never do that.
Daughter, you cute.
I never ever do that. So okay, I need to. Everybody that's in the studio audience, let us know what your favorite lipstick color is that you rock. And just hashtag that color or either put a lipstick tube in the comment section so we can know what your favorite color is and we'll pop it in the comment section. Let me introduce my cousin. Ebony Hicks is a woman that is the host of Ebony Reviews. She knows exactly what she's talking about with all of this lipstick, eyeshadow, facial palettes and stuff. I have no idea how you can go from this to that level of transformation in such a beautiful way. It's like a work of art. I'm impressed thoroughly. She's also a mother and she's are you a grandma? What are you, grandma?
I'm just a regular old grandma.
You're a grandma.
Grandma times 4. 4 times over.
And she sings also. She sings as well. and is very active in her ministry. So I'm excited to have my cousin Ebony Hicks here on the Kim Jacobs Show today. What an honor and a privilege to have you. Thank you for being here, cousin.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and it's an honor to be here. To get into like a fun summery. It's hot outside. You know, we're wearing brighter colors than we normally would in the wintertime. So I am excited to jump into like a brighter summery look. I'm obsessed with yellows, hence me wearing this my new favorite yellow sundress.
Well, first of all, I can't even see. Being that I'm
You like me? I can stand up.
No, wait. Okay, because I can't even see a dress. All I can see is some shoulder blades. Like my grandma say, all I can see is some shoulder blades. So I don't even see the dress. All I see is a little strip of yellow, right? Andrea Belk said, good morning. Good morning to you, Andrea.
Good morning, Andrea.
Sharonda, Shabu. Hey, our cousin.
Listen, the dress goes all the way to the floor. It's very pretty. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. You can model your dress. And Cassandra says she loves nude and bronze. Okay.
It's a lot. It's absolutely a lot. I just want you to understand my whole back is
Wait a minute,
out.
pull you over here. Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all. Where's the disclaimer thing, Cassandra? Wait a minute. Wait.
Disclaimer. The nakedness of the guest do not reflect.
Yeah, the nakedness. I don't even know that wording, but here we go.
But yes, this is my favorite shirt. Dress. My whole back is completely out. My hair is long enough to cover whatever I feel like they're lopsided today.
So, but you can't wear a bra. You can't.
There's no back to the dress.
Go ahead, sit down. Let me put you back over here. Wait a minute now. I'll put you back. You gonna sit down and lean in like. Hello. Okay.
So what it is that my straps are uneven, so I'll have to go back and fix those so that they sit at the right angle on both sides. But this I actually have on boob tape underneath this dress because the dress is not bra friendly. It plunges all the way down, and there's no back to the dress. And of course, these are the only straps. So in order to, because I'm not a small woman. In any way, shape, form, or fashion. So, to wear these type of dresses and still have some support in your chest area, I am wearing boob tape. So it's just strips of flesh-colored tape. It comes in a roll, and I just cut it, and it's sticky on one side. You take the backing off and just tape up your chest so that they are still sitting up and supported. And you don't need any straps. There's nothing in the back, and you can't see it, and you look like you had surgery.
Oh, good. You know, Sharonda, she gonna laugh. She laughing as hard as she can, and she like,
my boobs are out. Okay.
All right, everybody, listen. We're gonna learn some summer looks for our face today from Ebony. So let's go ahead and get started, Ebony, and see what we're gonna do here.
Yes. So my eyes are already primed. So today I used from Urban Vibes Cosmetics. This is the eye primer that I used. I think it's in the color tan is what it's called. I can't read it because I don't have one.
Get primer. I never have put eye primer. And what's the point of the eye primer again? I don't even own eye primer.
Eye primer gives longevity to your eyeshadows to where it'll stay on longer during the day. It gives you a smooth, flat surface to work on.
Okay.
And it because your eyelids tend to be oily, putting a barrier between your actual eyelid and the eyeshadow is what keeps it from breaking down the eyeshadow and it lasting longer. So I have several different eye primers. You can also use your concealer on your eyes as eye primer if you don't have one. So if you could put a dab of concealer on each eye and then take your sponge and blend it out so that you have like a smooth surface to work on. So
everybody make sure if you want to get pulled into the screen, I'm going to put this link here. If you want to come on with us and show yourself doing your own makeup, that's the link. I'll pull you right into today's broadcast. So this is my concealer.
Yes.
So
just one dot on each eye.
Oh, great. I need a mirror in here. I don't even have my mirror.
Okay. And then
Use my finger?
You can absolutely use your finger, yes. And spread it in over your eye. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Then what?
All right. So today I am using the Juvia's Place bronze palette for my look today. This is the eyeshadow palette that I'm using.
I'm gonna put you front and center for a second because I had something in the air fryer. So I'm gonna put you front and center.
So this is the eyeshadow palette that we're using. It is considered a mini because there's only 6 eyeshadows in this particular palette. And so I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This is from Hank and Henry. It's called the Savvy, which is wonderful because I have a granddaughter and her name is Savannah and I call her Savvy. So I'm taking the Savvy brush from Hank and Henry, which is a big fat fluffy brush. And I am going to start with the lightest color in this particular palette, and that is this light brown. And I'm going to use that to just set my eye primer and give me just like a even blank canvas to work on. So there's a little of I'm starting with this lightest color here.
Okay.
Come back here. I'm going to use that to set my eye primer. This part doesn't have to be super neat because it's eventually you're not going to see this color anyway because it's going to be covered up by the other stuff. But I used a color, a light tan color to start, always to set my eye primer and to like have just a complete blank skin colored canvas to start with.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to tap it on and blend it out all over.
So she's starting with a very neutral color and she's putting it on the top of her eyelid from the inside out or from the outside in?
Either or. It doesn't really matter because again, it's just to make sure that you cover your complete eye where you put the primer to set the primer in place.
Okay.
And get you to a pretty blank canvas. That's it. That's all this is used for.
So everybody at home, again, we're doing a nice summer look on our eyes as we get ready to close out this summer. So you can use a neutral color. As you can see right now, I have no color on my eyes, lips, or cheeks or anything. So
yeah, we're gonna get to cheeks and bronzer and all that stuff once we get our eyes done. So
also, if you're just tuning in, what is your favorite lipstick color? Today is National Lipstick Day. So I share with you a couple of my favorite colors, but please type in the chat, what's your favorite color?
Okay, so the first color is laid down. So next, we're going to go into this deeper brown.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to use the same brush. This is the Savvy brush from Hank and Henry. It's a big fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into this deeper brown.
Okay, I'm getting my own some kind of palette. I just use whatever I want to use actually. So for my skincare, just so everybody knows, I use a line called Sabella. And it has an oil cleanser in it. It's a deep moisturizing oil cleanser. I love it. And I use the cleanser and I use the toner and the actual moisturizer. So I use that. And then for my eyeshadow, I just don't even know. I just picked this up one time for our cousin's lunch.
Yes, I like it. Mine's just sitting.
I think I ordered it online. And then I got this from one of our young teen entrepreneurs that came on the Kim Jacobs show. And what is this one called? It's really nice too. And it was like, like $30-some. And I used that. And she was one of our teen entrepreneurs that came on our teen entrepreneur show. So if you look back on the Kim Jacobs show YouTube channel, you'll see when we displayed all of our teen entrepreneurs and they have different businesses. Okay. Oh, hey, also on a side note, I'm all over the place today, y'all, but it's fun. So here's the deal. Today is also National Chicken Wing Day. Who knew that?
Yeah, chicken
I
wings.
had no idea that it was National Chicken Wing Day until my mom, one of her friends, Miss Michelle, sends her this list of all of the national holidays or whatever. And then Rachel also put it in our highlights. And so I have prepared some chicken wings and I put them in the air fryer and glazed them
Ooh,
with some
those look
red pepper
good.
jelly. So guess what? Yes.
Those
During the
look
commercial
really
break,
good.
if you see a little something on the side of my face, it's because I ate my chicken wing. Okay, y'all. So let me see what your favorite colors are. I see you, Sadie Jones. Aunt Sadie Jones. You said ruby red is your favorite
Hi,
color.
Sadie.
All right, all right. So
Now
Ebony,
listen,
wait a minute. You're
I
like
really
3
want
steps
you
ahead of me.
to. I want you to get your palette because I am almost done. I
Well,
have one
first of
more
all, it
color
takes
left.
Ebony like an hour to do makeup. Who does? It takes me like 2 minutes, 5 minutes max to do my whole face.
Which is
So that's why I don't even need to do it right now. I'll just catch up with you. Trust me.
she'll eventually catch up. Listen, the last color is going to be this gorgeous mustardy yellow color, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner to meet this brown.
Well, I need to hurry up and get my eyes ready because I have attorney Kenneth D. Snow is coming on today too, and he's gonna be like, "What kind of unprofessional stuff you got going on over there on your eyeballs?" I'm like, "Wait a minute, give me a second, Attorney Snow. I'll get it together." I was trying to do. I didn't know you were coming on today with the makeup episode. You know, I'm always straight when you come on, right? But not today. I got to get myself right here. Let's see. All right, come on. So, what was the other color that you put on?
I'm putting this mustard yellow.
But I
And
don't
I
have
have
on
to,
anything yellow. So what color could I put on?
well, do something to I see you wearing bright blues and pinks and
Okay.
the flowers in your dress. If you want, you can match the flowers in your dress. So you can do a blue or you can do a pink.
Where do I put
Whatever
the
makes
pink?
your heart happy.
Huh? Wait, what kind of training? I don't know where to put the pink.
Ma'am, I need you to get something on your eyeball, please.
I love your natural relaxed color. It looks so soft and natural. I have a problem keeping the makeup from smudging off of my face. I need some type of spray setting. What do you recommend?
Okay, so Aunt Sadie, because we have naturally oily skin, I would suggest it's called Myron. It's for like stage makeup. I'm going to purchase some for myself next week when the people send me some money. But you know that job that pays all of my bills. They're going to send me some money next week, so I'm
How
going
do people send you money, Ebony? Tell us.
because this payday next week. That's why.
So if you go and support her on her YouTube channel, she puts all of the ways that you. Let me put that in the comments.
That you can
all
tip
of the
me.
ways that
Put
you
your
can support
host.
her payday.
Cash App, Ebby Reviews, Venmo, everything is Ebby Reviews. If you would like to bless a sister, you know, you can. All the ushers will be going around with a plate. Amen.
Cash App,
Ebby Reviews
or Venmo. I'm sure Cassandra put it in there. Let's see. Let me put it here. Ebby Reviews. Okay, so everybody, you can Cash App or Venmo Ebby Reviews to support her on her journey. Let's see.
because makeup is not inexpensive. Aunt Sadie, like there is also Ben Nye Final Seal. This is very good at keeping your makeup, especially because we're wearing masks. What I would suggest is that you when you're done, powder your face and then spray a setting spray. And that will put a barrier and it will cut down on your makeup smudging off onto your mask, that type of thing. So what I do is if I know that I'm going outside and I'll have a mask on, it's not just the last step, I spray my face in between each step. So I put my primer on and I spray my face. I put my foundation on and I spray my face. Concealer, spray. Powdered, spray. Eyeshadow, spray. Every step gets their own level of spray. So by the time it's done, it won't budge. That's what I do to keep my makeup from smudging.
Now I just put some eye stuff and it went straight in the center of my nose all the way over here. So now what do I do in that case?
In that case, you have to do is call a little cleanup. And I would take either the brush that you use to put your foundation on, or whatever you use to put on your concealer, and it acts like a natural eraser, and you can just grab and go right over it. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good. Can you believe I never did that? I start almost all over. Learning some good stuff from Ebony on Ebony Reviews here today. Excellent. So we're talking with Ebby from Ebby Reviews right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. She's giving us some makeup tips, how we can close out the summer. Her favorite color is yellow over there, so she's working with yellow. I'm putting on pink to go with some of the flowers in my shirt. What other color could I put on? A blue?
You can do a blue as well.
Okay, anyway, Mother Adele McLean says, good morning. I need help with the whole eye face deal, everybody. I need help with it all. So what if you don't even deal with makeup, period? She says, I need just an overhaul of makeup.
Mother Dale, I need you to come over to my channel every day. I am live putting on makeup.
What time?
Anywhere between 11 and 11:30, depending on if I have a meeting at work. I'm always set it up beforehand. So if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, you should get a notification of what time that I'm going to go live.
At 11, but I go back and usually watch. So
right, and you can always, and if you have any questions, you can put it in the live chat. If you're watching the replay, put it in the comment section. I will always respond. I do not. Okay, Aunt Sadie, I'll text you the name of the setting spray that you need.
Okay. Yes, she'll text you.
What's the quickest? Go faster.
Okay.
I said,
she said you have hours to put on makeup, girly. What is the quick version and still look good? Text me the name of the setting spray. And what is the name of the setting spray? Say it out loud. So for those of you that
it's by Myron. It's Myron Cosmetics.
By Myron Cosmetics, guys. Mm-hmm. And so what color blue would I put on? A royal blue or a lighter blue?
You have lighter blue flowers in your dress, so I would go with a lighter blue to match that.
And where do I put it?
Okay, so you have the pink on.
Uh-huh.
So I would put the blue like on the outer third.
Oh, okay, right in the corner.
Yes. And then blend the two together. It should make if once you blend them into each other, you should get a really pretty like purple in the middle.
Oh, okay. Are you all trying this stuff at home? Y'all should be doing this at home, remember? So let us know if you're actually doing your own eyeshadow palette. Thank you, Pumpkin, she said. Aunt Sadie said. Anybody else that's chiming in to let us know if you are doing these tips that Ebony is sharing with us today here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Oh, man, what if the eye stuff gets into your eyelashes?
That's why I don't put my lashes on until the end.
Oh my God.
To avoid that. But if you have a spoolie.
I don't know what a spoolie is.
I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you. A spoolie is like this brush.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Just take it and run it through your How
about I can just run some actual mascara? Okay, so what other color? Do I need color up top here?
You don't have to. I mean, you look at your, okay, so.
Does that look right? Look at this. Or do I look like Dorothy in the Halloween plot?
You do not look like Dorothy.
I look okay?
You look beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Come on, I ain't joking. Y'all sit tight. We got to get serious here.
The attorney is coming. Y'all got to get your lives together. Okay, hold on.
Okay, I gotta put some lipstick on. I can't go on my segment without having. What color cheek color do I need to put on?
It depends. For this, I have two that I'm going to choose from. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet. So I have a darker blush.
I'm putting pink on my lips, right? Pink.
Whatever color you want to put on your lips.
Well, you're the one that's on here teaching us today. See, that's why you
ma'am.
I see the time.
I also like a subtle
I got
blush.
3 minutes, right?
Oh my God. You're making me nervous. Yeah, by the time I come back, my face will be.
You can keep doing whatever you're doing, but I'm going to take a moment because I'm going to be talking to Attorney
Absolutely.
Kenneth D. Snow in exactly 3 minutes, and I cannot go on here.
Well,
So y'all listen, we're talking to my cousin Ebony.
Get your lips together while I finish.
What's going to happen is I'm going to be talking with Attorney Kenneth D. Snow for a few moments about a very big case that he recently won and give you all an opportunity to ask any questions that you may have of him as well. And we're going to come back and have even more of a closeout with Ebony as she shows us more for our cheeks and our face. So I'm going to put pink right now, and I'm going to put something because you ain't going to have me and they're looking a hot mess. Okay. Then I think I saw you one time accent down here with a darker color, right?
Yeah, I use bronzer down there.
I'm allergic to bronzer, so
I'm gonna use. This is from Juvia's Place. This is my bronzer palette. So I think today, because my colors are, I'm gonna use like the lighter of the two bronzers today.
Are you all doing this at home? You both look fabulous. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sadie.
And you know how people say, don't try this at home? Definitely try this
it
at home. Look at what Ebony is doing and try this at home because she does a great job of teaching people how to have a nice look. Now, I've kind of gone ahead a little bit because I have to.
Because she has to talk to the attorney.
Yes. So y'all gonna have me on here. Like my grandma said, you ain't gonna have me on here looking no hot mess. I don't get my stuff together messing around with y'all. You see what I'm saying? 5 minutes. I'm done. There you go. That's the best look for the day that I'm gonna have. Hello. All right. All right. Let's see. Attorney Kenneth D. Snow is getting ready to come up.
Right.
So what I'm going to do, you look great, ladies. And I see you, Kimberly, who always represents Attorney Kenneth D. Snow. She's like, hello, it's his turn. Don't play. I see you. And I see Cassandra. She's like, I see you guys. I see you. Snow Legal Group is getting ready to come up. Listen, if you have not utilized the services of the Snow Legal Group, you definitely are missing out on a treat because Attorney Kenneth D. Snow and his team, they provide outstanding, excellent customer service, and you don't want to miss this opportunity to stay connected with them. They've won so many cases, and we're going to talk about a few of them right here on today's episode. But definitely reach out to them at 704-358-0026. And it's info@snowlegal.com. Let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. And guess what? They'll give you a free consultation. And if just say, hey, Kim Jacobs sent us, and you'll get a free consultation over there. Ebony, what I'm going to do is pop you backstage, let you keep working on your makeup. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, you're going to see this gentleman right here, Attorney Kenneth D. Snow. How are you, Attorney Kenneth D. Snow?
I'm well. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Let people have a quick commercial break, and we're going to come right back with a discussion with you.
I'm Attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everyone. And we are back with Attorney Kenneth D. Snow. How are you today?
Hey, I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. You see, I transformed it like girl.
Kim, you know, you don't need makeup, but you look fabulous.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't have to have makeup on. It's just an added enhancement. I don't
yes,
know
ma'am.
Something not right over there today. It's only because I'm in training, right? All right, let me talk to you all. Attorney Kenneth D. Snow has received his law degree from North Carolina Central University School of Law in 2000. He was the first in his family to attend a 4-year college, and he served as the president of the NAACP for 3 terms there in school. He does not know when he was first aware that he really wanted to become an attorney, but he did know that he wanted to become a voice for those that were voiceless. And that is definitely what sparked his passion to become attorney Kenneth D. Snow. So welcome today to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
Very glad. Now, listen, I know that the last time we talked, we kind of brushed over, but I really want to take some time today for us to deep dive a little bit into this whole guilty until proven innocent and how you all are fighting for justice for people. But recently, you won a not guilty verdict for, and make sure I say it right, Humberto Mendoza. Am I saying his name right?
Yeah, you went out a little bit. I'm not sure if that's my connection or not, but his name is Humberto Mendoza. Yes.
Yes. And so I want us to talk about the case and what transpired. We have the notes, and Cassandra provided me with those. Despite his right to a speedy trial, he spent nearly 5 years in jail waiting to prove his innocence. And on May 27th, you helped him do that. And I want us to expound upon that. How did that come about? And tell us more about the case.
Well, Kim, we were honored to represent Mr. Mendoza. This is a case that had gone on for some time. And in fact, he had another lawyer that worked on the case. And we were asked to take over his defense. And that was a blessing for us because we got to know a man who was very, very kind, very polite. And I realized, my team and I realized at some stage in our representation that we potentially had a man that was not just not guilty, but innocent, meaning that he didn't do it. And obviously we fight for all of our clients, but it's more stressful. And certainly we have to really fight hard when someone is innocent, just not guilty of what they didn't do, something they were charged with rather. So, when we took on this case, we knew that he had a couple of things going against him. He did not speak the language very well, even though he was a legal resident here. And he was Mexican. And even though we have a very good justice system, we know that it is not perfect. And so we had an uphill battle from that point on. We knew we had this man in our, we had to represent this man. We knew it was an uphill battle.
Wow. And when you're dealing with that uphill battle like that, in particular, especially with the language barrier, how do you overcome that? Because I'm interested in finding out what you did.
Well, we had, I don't speak Spanish, and so we had an interpreter. But the first thing we wanted to do was obviously gain his trust. Can you imagine, Kim, being in a foreign country and you don't speak the language and you don't know if the people that are chosen to represent you are going to care enough about you as a human being and fight for you and believe in you? And so we gained his confidence, and he talked about what happened or what he thought happened. And he was consistent from day one about what he told us. Mm. And so, and as a matter of a coincidence, quite frankly, he was charged, in my opinion, it was a coincidence. He was charged with a crime that he didn't commit. And because it was a coincidence, I didn't see much else other than the coincidence in terms of evidence. And so for several years, we prepared a defense in this case, and we came out victorious. I'll have to always mention my co-counsel, attorney Adrian Satchel. Adrian Satchel is my co-counsel, and she's worked with my firm for a number of years, but this was the first murder case she's actually sat in as a lawyer, and she did a stellar job.
That's so awesome. Yes, I see here your team, Adrian Satchel, attorney Nicole Wiley, and then Kimberly Williams and Krista Darris. And so you have a great team, and everyone rallies together to support the entire Snow Legal team. And I can see the synergy that comes through your team. Now, you've actually once might have quite a few cases. So to date, how many clients have you represented that were wrongfully accused
Well,
and their cases have been overturned?
you know, we have been um, we have won many cases. I would say, without giving you an exact number, but over the 21 years that I've represented clients, I would venture to say that we have 99, probably 95% of our cases that were tried. We are blessed to have a solid winning record, but that's really because of the team that are around that surround me. We have a team that we all get involved whenever we have a case of this nature. And just to give you an example, the 2 weeks that we had tried Mr. Mendoza's case, all of my team pitched in, from Kimberly Williams, who's our firm administrator, to Krista Derez, who's our legal assistant. We all spent many late nights there preparing for this case. And in fact, on the night before my closing argument, the entire team stayed until I think 12 o'clock. Kimberly Williams and I stayed until I think 3 o'clock that morning preparing for my closing argument. And it paid off. It paid off. So I am certainly blessed to have a winning team around me.
Wow, you definitely have a winning team, I'll say, and I've gotten a chance to experience some of them, and Cassandra works closely with you all. So thank you all for being one of our sponsors here on the Kim Jacobs Show. How long does it take for a case to actually get overturned?
Well, this case wasn't overturned, and this case happened to be a case that just took that long to go to trial.
Okay.
He was in custody for 4.5, almost 5 years, waiting on a trial. The first thing that delayed his case a little bit was the fact that he had to get new counsel, and then of course there was COVID. But that is a long time to be sitting in custody.
Yes.
When you're innocent of what you've been charged. The state put on a case against him. We were victorious. I certainly am not alleging it was malicious at all on the prosecution's part.
Of course, right.
But I think that defense matters. Kim, defense matters. And if you don't look at your clients, a lot of defense attorneys don't look at their clients as individuals. They look at them as charges. We look at our clients as human beings who are loved by someone, regardless of what race they are. And we want to treat them as if they're family. Because if my brother was charged with a crime, I'd want to know that the lawyer that's representing him is willing to fight like heck to make sure he gets acquitted.
That's really, really good. And in helping them get acquitted, like you all have done so effectively, what is the discovery kind of process? There's got to be a lot, like you said, a lot of teamwork, effort, and everything, but there's a lot of discovery that gets to officially innocent.
The discovery in a murder case in Mecklenburg County in particular usually consists of several disc, many recordings of interviews, lab reports, DNA reports, fingerprint reports, law enforcement reports, just so much. But again, I'm blessed, and I want to talk about my co-counsel, Attorney Satchel, who is just awesome in terms of going through discovery and helping me find those things which will just beat away at the case, the prosecution's case. So we do a very good job at going through the discovery meticulously over and over again. And we find these morsels of evidence that support our theory.
That's really good information. Listen, anyone that's watching right now, we're going to be transitioning back to Ebony with Ebby Reviews for our regularly scheduled program. But if you have any questions for Attorney Kenneth D. Snow now, feel free to go ahead and pop those questions in, and he might be able to quickly address it or give you a way to connect with him in the near future. So pop your questions, your comments in, and we'll be happy to pop them up. Also, if you don't want to talk about it in the comment section, but you want to reach out to him, you can reach out at 704-358 888-0026, or you can email them at info@snowlegal.com. Now, let me ask a final question here too, Attorney Kenneth D. Snow. I like saying this. I love saying your whole name. That's why I don't know if you noticed that. I don't say Attorney Snow. I say Attorney Kenneth D. Snow every time. Do you notice that?
My mother would appreciate that.
I put your whole government name out there, right?
Yes.
Anyway, so Attorney Kenneth D. Snow, let me ask you, how do you help people with these cases that they've been acquitted, or if they have been overturned, or whatever the case may be? How do you help them transition back to their families effectively?
You know, that is something we had to do in this case with Mr. Mendoza, and we don't have a unit that's set up for that. But just as human beings, Mr. Mendoza, mind you, he was in custody for 4.5 years, and he resided with his aunt. His aunt actually passed while he was in custody, so he had no family members left in Charlotte. And when he got out, my team picked him up from when he was processed out, picked him up from the jail, took him out, bought him some clothes, made sure he had something to eat and a place to stay until his family members could pick him up. And we did again?
Who did this?
My team did.
Your team. Okay, I was typing hashtag Kenneth D. Snow. I was telling everybody hashtag Kenneth D. Snow.
Yeah.
You have the best team. That is so incredible. So they made sure that he was fed and clothed and until he was able to get with his family. Oh my gosh, Kimberly, I love your staff. That's incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. That's right. Kimberly and Krista went picked him up from the jail, took him out to eat his first meal out of custody in 4.5 years, and took him shopping.
Who would not want to use Attorney Kenneth D. Snow? You guys, listen, you have to reach out, because clearly I thought he was more just workers' compensation. And I'm only speaking from my own ignorance here. I thought workers' compensation or some kind of workplace accident or whatever the case may be, but you're dealing with murder trials and stuff. This is something that I had no idea that that's even what your law firm focused on. So I'm really honored to know that you are focused in that area and you're doing a wonderful job. Kimberly, I see you. You say, thank you. We are dedicated to our clients. That speaks volumes, we can tell. And Sadie Jones, my aunt, says, thank God you did not allow the language barrier to deteriorate you from taking that case. I cannot even imagine being in a foreign country and being in trouble and having to depend and trust on U.S. attorneys to help. God bless you, sir.
And if I can mention this to you, because even though I'm not in the same room as my firm administrator, Kimberly Williams, I could feel her kicking me under the table. I have to mention that we have been successful in our last 4 murder trials. Consecutive murder trials. We have won. 1 out of that 4 was actually dismissed after a mistrial, but the prosecution decided after they heard all the evidence, spoke with the jury rather, they decided not to try the case again. That case was dismissed, and that client, I believe, stayed in custody for 3 years. So we have been fortunate in the last 4 murder trials we've handled to come out as winners. That
is just like, I'm serious. That makes me almost like completely cry a lot, because at the end of the day, somebody goes into jail, they know they're innocent, and then they still have to stay there and be away from their family members for years in some instances. But you don't give up on them. Your team does not give up on them. They don't know behind closed doors, behind those bars, whether somebody really is fighting on their behalf on the outside.
In defense, it does matter. I have to say it over and over again. Not just me. Yes, we're good at what we do, but there's some good attorneys out there. But not all defense attorneys will fight as hard as we do. And so that does matter. That does matter. So I urge people all the time. Sometimes they will call and just to get a quote or see something on the internet. I would encourage you to vet any attorney that's going to represent your loved one. It's not as simple as seeing a posting on the internet. It's not as simple as calling up and getting a price quote. This is your loved one's life is precious, and you want to make sure you vet that lawyer. I'm not offended when potential clients or their family members call me and ask me questions about my track record, call me and ask me questions about my team. I'm not offended at all, and no attorney should be. So I welcome those questions. And so when you call an attorney up who may be taking on a case for you, feel you have a right to ask them questions, and you should.
Outstanding, attorney. So Kenneth D. Snow, I'm so glad that we got a chance to hear about all of your success, and well, not all, but some of the success and track record, and you being able to win, you and your team being able to win these murder convictions, wrongfully accused murder convictions. Anyway, Josh Proby says, that is my guy right there. That's my guy. All right, we're getting ready to get off of this piece of our episode. I did put the let's see, my mom came on and she was like, wait a minute, I'm watching. She had a doctor's appointment. She's like, wait a minute, I'll be back. I'm gonna go back and watch the replay. Thank you, Attorney Kenneth D. Snow. Justice is our job. You are great, and you are a great leader. God bless you and your team. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's good to know you and your team have a heart for the people. I will truly recommend your firm. Thank you so much. And she knows a lot of people. She goes to a pretty large church. And if she says that she's the head of the usher board, she's going to send out a whole communication. Trust me.
Thank you.
You don't understand. This woman, like, you're going to be getting some calls.
I appreciate that.
All right, everybody. Thank you, Ms. Jacobs. We appreciate you. Not as much as I appreciate you all, Kimberly Williams, and definitely not as much as I appreciate Cassandra Williams Davis backstage, who typed the questions and made sure everything was organized for me to be able to have a very pleasant experience with you. And like you say, without the team that I have with the Kim Jacobs Show, and I know I'm mentioning Cassandra Davis, but I also have a whole team of people that each of them is like a well-oiled machine. Without their components, it just could not operate. So I appreciate you recognizing your team the way you did too. Thank you, Ms. Jones, too. Ms. Davis back there, she's saying thank you so much. And oh, Ms. Jones, meaning Sadie Jones. She's saying thank you for go ahead as the usher. Love you, Cassandra. Love you, Cassandra. All right, everybody. Listen, thank you, attorney. Any closing comment? We got to get ready to get back to
I did not mention my stellar investigator, Stefan Rose, who worked with us. He happens to be a frat brother of mine, but Stefan Rose is our lead detective on the vast majority of our cases, and he did a stellar job as well. So without him, again, he was an integral part of our team. So I wanted to shout
out. Everybody. Listen, thank you, Attorney Kenneth D. Snow, for being here today. And we're going to transition back to Ebony with Ebby Reviews. So, Ebony, let me pull you in so you can get a chance to say hello to Attorney Kenneth D. Snow.
Hello, how are you? I made a stubble this morning, but I don't need any makeup. But you did a great job, and I see that you have Kim so happy here this morning doing her makeup.
You can tell Attorney Kenneth D. Snow, he don't talk about no makeup that much. He's trying to say it. He's like doing that makeup. Everybody, listen, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We're going to learn about Silver Shield Security, who is another one of our episode sponsors today. Thank you, Attorney Kenneth D. Snow. Ebony Reviews, we're coming right back with you. And we're going to learn about them now. And listen, I have Silver Shield Security. So if you don't have them, you're missing out on something great. Again, state-of-the-art equipment and wonderful customer service. Let's learn about them now.
It's not just another day. It's a brand new day, full of all the fun, love, and laughter you and your family create. Silver Shield Security understands feeling at home means feeling safe and happy. No credit checks, no contracts. We offer payment arrangements, and we'll even give you a free door camera. Find out how we can brighten your day even more at silvershield-security.com. Silver Shield Security.
All right, everyone, and we are back with my cousin Ebby from Ebby Reviews. And yes, we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So I'm encouraging you to make sure that you go back and watch all of the episodes and subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show right on our YouTube channel. If you haven't done so, make sure you take a moment to do that. And also subscribe to Ebby Reviews on her YouTube channel. And we're going to put all of her information up. So Ebby, tell us about this look that you have going on here.
Okay, so when we last left off, all I had was my eyes done. So what I did, because I like a subtle blush, I used this from the Mented. It's called Play Too Much, and I just use it
Put you over
sparingly.
here so people can see it better.
I just used it sparingly on my cheeks. I also added a bronzer to add, because my face, when you do your concealer and your foundation, normally your face is just flat, one note. So to bring some color and definition and back into your face, I used a bronzer. So I used from Juvia's Place. This is the tan version of the bronzer. They have several, depending on your skin tone, it goes lighter and darker than this. But I used the darker version of the bronzer just right underneath where my blush is, across my forehead, just to bring some definition so you can actually see the highlighted portions of my face. I also added some lashes. These lashes are 25 millimeter lashes by Kiss. I actually got them from a drugstore. I want to say either Walgreens or CVS. I can't remember which one. It was a drugstore. So they were like $2-3 for the lashes. So
am I allowed to eat chicken on the show? Because I
absolutely
really,
eat the chicken.
I
Do the
so
things.
want this.
Eat
This
the
is
chicken and
dipped
do
in
the
red pepper. Is
So-
that okay, Cassandra? Okay. Because I'm like, it's gonna be cold.
so-
If it's air fried, I'm gonna miss
You so silly.
chicken.
For
Okay.
my lip, I'm going to give you a little lipstick hack, because sometimes it's hard to find a perfect nude color lipstick that's your skin tone. What I did was, thank you, Ice Haiti, is I took my foundation brush that still had leftover foundation on it, and I just dabbed it across my lips. So my lips were the same color as the rest of my face. And then
Wait. You said the foundation color?
I took my foundation brush, which had some leftover foundation on it, and just went across my lips so my lips would match.
That is awesome tip. So then, because my lips are darker, and then the rest of my face.
Right. You can just take your foundation
and
and dab it on your lips. And then
I
I
never
took
do that. Okay.
because I was going with a theme like a golden sun-kissed kind of thing. I took a bronzy gold lip gloss that I got from the beauty supply store and just ran it across the top of my lips. Now you have your perfect nude because it's the perfect color of your skin, and you just add a pop of juiciness with the beauty supply lip gloss. And so I put that on, and then of course
wait, because you're going a little quick. So put your foundation. If you have whatever foundation you put on your face, you can take a little brush and brush it across your lips. Then you said something about the bronzer.
Because I was going for a specific like color story. So it's like bronzes and golds and stuff. For this particular face, I used a bronze colored lip gloss that I had from the beauty supply store.
Oh, that's a lip gloss. You know, that's crazy. When you get something in your mind, you just get it. I thought that was actually a brush the whole time.
Oh, no.
I never saw that. That's crazy how you could look at something and be wrong the whole time.
Listen, this is just it has just a little bit of, this is what it looks like by itself. Like it's like a bronzy gold.
Beautiful.
Lip gloss, and I just put that right on top of just the foundation that was on.
Sadie said, I need to change my red ruby look and make it more softer with a more natural look. I will try that tip for sure.
Absolutely. Sadie, if you want to put your red lipstick on first and then take your foundation brush, don't add, after you've put on your foundation for the day and you have your foundation brush, which will still have the remnants of whatever is left over, just dab across your lips and it will tone down your foundation, your red lip, to make it softer.
Good. These are great tips that my cousin Ebby from Ebby Reviews is sharing with us today. And also, I see you, Evangelist Clara Walton. She said, watching Kim Jacobs, you making me want some chicken this morning.
Me too.
Thank you, Ebony and Attorney Kenneth and Sadie. I just thought I would just taunt you for a second. It's this piece right here, the flat part of the wing, and you know that's her thing. Sadie, Sadie, look what I'm eating: a fried chicken wing dipped in red pepper jelly. If y'all want that extra pop, I'm telling you, red pepper jelly.
You know, your
Toss it
auntie
in
is
there.
not gonna put nothing in no red pepper jack. You know she not finna do that. Listen, okay, I'm just gonna keep
And air
telling you.
fryers work, girl. Okay, I'm an air fryer queen. I love air fryer.
We
Go ahead.
love air fryers. Listen, I swear by my air fryers. Also, if it looks like the tip of my nose is shiny, it's because it is. I used highlighter today. Sometimes I don't use it, sometimes I do. And I used it very strategically in different places. So you could just get a glimpse of it. So like if I turn my head a certain way, you can see it here along the side of my cheek, right above where you place your blush and where the light would naturally catch your face. There's a little highlighter. There's highlighter on the tip of my nose.
I do that too. Let me show you what I do because I'm allergic to bronzer and it literally blisters my face. So I got this from Ebony actually. I just take like a gold color and I take it down my T-line. So I still have that look like I have on highlighter. Oh,
Exactly.
but even though I really don't, and I do right here. And I do it here. That's if I'm trying to go for like, if I have on a black dress or something. I learned this from you, Ebony. If I have on a black dress or something, and I'm trying to just highlight a certain area to make it look like I have bronzer, right? You told me to do there.
Yes.
And then you also said to do right across here.
And what I have started doing, this is a new thing for me that I have just started doing. I put just a tiny bit like right underneath my eyebrow. So my eyebrow is highlighted. So if I turn to the side, you can literally see like the highlighter underneath my eyebrow and then some on my cheek.
I love it. Okay. So, and that does make a difference. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So then if I'm going to put this pink back on, because I'll put pink, but then you're saying use my foundation and just tone it down some.
Yes, just a little bit.
Okay. Then that'll take away some of the brightness.
Yes.
Oh, I think I'd put too much. Jesus. Lord have mercy.
Just keep blending until it's a color that you like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, like that. Look.
Yes.
Wow, that makes a difference. Look at that. So
Well,
that's still the
21st
color.
century. I
Get
say
out of here, y'all.
I feel like I need to have a class
No,
with
you don't
y'all.
understand. You just changed my life. Because that right there, oh, man,
Exactly.
look at that.
Listen, just a little bit of foundation will tone it down without making you, and you do it to, like, if you put too much on, just put a little bit more lipstick back on. It's a blending. You're just going to keep blending until you get the exact color and how you want it to look. There's no right or wrong answer.
Right, that's everything right there. That is everything. Y'all, we just learned from Ebby. I learned something today. If y'all learned something from Ebby Reviews today, go ahead and hashtag Ebby Reviews, hashtag Ebby Reviews. And also, more important than hashtag, everybody make sure you do something to be a blessing. That's what she's like, look, payday coming up. So that's what she wanted. And so, Ebby, I'm going to tell you on behalf of the Kim Jacobs Show, we're going to send you just a little something for lunch today, $25.
Listen, bless the Lord on my soul.
We're going to send you something for lunch today, okay?
Absolutely, Aunt Sadie, I will be more than happy to. I'll be more than happy to. I will pack up my whole situation and come, and we will talk about makeup, and I'll answer any questions. I'll have resources, whatever you need from me. If you want to have a makeup party, I will be more than happy to host it.
Aw, there you have it. Is this for everybody or just for your Aunt Sadie? What in the world?
Well, she's having a party. She's gonna invite whoever she want to invite. And listen, I'm not in charge of the guest list. I'm just part to facilitate the makeup portion of that whole situation.
Well, I think my mom and Aunt Sadie are going back and forth in the studio audience. So anyway, somebody said, Sadie, I hear you, but I know I'm going to stay with my red lipstick and it makes my face pop. That's the bottom line. My mom said that. Guess what? I will have chicken wings tonight, thanks to you. She said she's going to the grocery store and get her some chicken wings. Today is National Chicken Wing Day, everybody.
We know if Aunt Sadie can't cook anything, she can cook some chicken wings.
And Rachel Valentine is one of our staff members, told us all of our national holidays. And then Miss Michelle Quash, she tells my mom, so I get that from them. Ella, we are from the old school, but I was trying to change my look to be more 21st century. Like, make sure you hashtag Ebby Reviews, everybody. And know that tomorrow we're going to be on here with Freestyle Friday. We have some of our experts that'll be popping in. Ebony, you know you're one of our experts. You can come on any Friday that you want as well. Ebby, I can make and have a party. Can you host it? Yes. She said, yes, she'll do that. Yay. Let's do it. Let's do it. And my mom said, I can't wait to have my chicken wings tonight. Also, my friend Michelle Major provided us with the national honor holiday of red lipstick, or National Lipstick Day and Chicken Wing Day. All right, everybody.
Just take the time for yourself. You're worth it. That's always my party message. You're absolutely worth the time and effort to put your best foot forward when you step out your door.
Yeah, I love that. I love that point, because you were talking also about just self-love and transparency. And in a nutshell, even though I know we had a few things happening in today's broadcast, I just want to close out with you saying, what does self-love and transparency mean to you? And by the way, your 25 is there. It should be coming right now. So everybody, like, don't get off this show till I see that 25.
I would never. Listen, your word is good with me, so you just don't do that. So transparency and self-love. Transparency means be very honest with yourself in all of the areas, whether they're ugly, whether they're pretty, whatever it is. Just being, if you're not honest with anybody else, be honest with yourself, and learn to be okay with the parts of yourself. Not saying that you don't have to work on them, but knowing that every part of you is not going to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. There was one person they perfect, and they put him on a cross to die for us. That's it. So give yourself a break. Like, we strive for excellence, we strive for perfection and all of these things, but know to be okay with the parts of you that are not perfect.
I love that. I love that advice. And last night on Travis Michelle's show, she said that her imperfections is what makes her perfect from her perspective. And
exactly. So you are perfectly imperfect.
Perfectly imperfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you for being our guest today, Ebby. You did a magnificent job. I'm so honored to be your cousin and glad to have you here. Anytime you ever want to come, you're always welcome to come. Okay.
Thank you. You know, I love coming here and hanging out with you. And my lash is always on its worst behavior.
This is all of the contact information, even though it's covering our face. You can follow Ebony on Ebby Reviews on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Everything is Ebby Reviews. You can Cash App her, Venmo her at Ebby Reviews. It's everything. So, okay. And the closeout is amen. Amen. Thank you, Aunt Sadie. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow right here on the Kim Jacobs Show at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And can't wait for you to chime in. It's been a lot going on this week. We can talk about mental health with the all of the stuff that's happening. And should people take a step back when they're realizing that their mental health is a little bit off? And I think, well, I have my own personal opinion, and I think it's yes. And I commend
Save Yourself
worldwide gymnasts that made the decision to do that. So
right.
I'm in support.
Even the people on the airport tell you to put your mask on yourself first before you decide to help anybody else.
That's right. So tomorrow we're going to talk about trending topics. We're going to talk from some of our experts that'll be on right here on Freestyle Friday. You don't want to miss it at 11 o'clock a.m. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Ebony, for being here from Ebby Reviews. And thank you, Cassandra, for being backstage. And thank you, Attorney Kenneth D. Snow, for your many victories and not giving up on your clients. So
Amen.
God bless you all. Have a great one. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show.